Not every horror game relies on blood and jump scares. Some of the most disturbing experiences in gaming crawl under your skin, haunt your thoughts, and leave you questioning what you just witnessed. Whether it's the endless guilt of a looping astronaut, a cartoon-turned-nightmare, or the slow unraveling of a broken family, these stories stay with you long after the credits roll. So today, we're diving into a handful of games that go beyond horror. They get personal. Let's break down some of the most disturbing video game endings and backgrounds in recent years. At first glance, Returnal looks like a sci-fi action game, but it hides something much darker beneath its bullet hell chaos. You play as Celine, a stranded astronaut stuck in a horrifying time loop on the alien world of Atropos. Each time she dies, she wakes up again at the crash site, and the world around her subtly shifts. But the real horror isn't the monsters, it's the creeping realization that Celine is reliving her own trauma. Through fragmented memories and dreamlike sequences, it becomes clear she may have been responsible for a devastating car crash involving her child. In the end, even when she seemingly escapes, she still wakes up on Atropos, suggesting the punishment is eternal. The game blurs sci-fi with psychological horror, making Returnal one of the most emotionally disturbing games in recent memory. Slay the Princess lures you in with a simple premise. You're told to kill a princess who's locked in a basement, and if you don't, she'll destroy the world. But nothing in this eerie visual novel is that black and white. As the game loops, your choices radically alter not just the story, but reality itself. The princess becomes something inhuman, your narrator becomes unreliable, and your sense of right and wrong starts to dissolve. Every playthrough reveals more horrifying possibilities. Maybe you're the villain, maybe she's telling the truth, or maybe you're both caught in some endless cosmic nightmare. What makes this game so disturbing isn't the violence, but the existential dread it creates. It challenges your morality and perception in deeply unsettling ways. What begins as a cheerful, retro-style children's cartoon quickly spirals into a full-blown analog horror nightmare in Amanda the Adventurer. You find yourself watching old VHS tapes of a seemingly innocent educational show, but the more you watch, the more wrong everything feels. Amanda begins breaking the fourth wall, addressing the viewer directly with increasingly unsettling behavior. Her sidekick Wooly seems terrified, hinting that something is very wrong behind the scenes. The game builds dread by slowly corrupting its bright visuals and twisting its childlike innocence into something grotesque. Depending on your choices, Amanda may even break free from the tapes and into your reality. It's this blending of nostalgia, control, and corrupted innocence that makes Amanda the Adventurer so deeply disturbing.
You're not going to help me? I can do this by myself. No way!
Set in 1980s Taiwan, Devotion is a first-person psychological horror game that unfolds entirely within the walls of a family's apartment. As you explore, the space morphs and shifts, reflecting the crumbling mind of a father consumed by guilt and obsession. The game tells the tragic story of a once-loving family torn apart by the father's blind faith in a cult and his desperation to cure his daughter's illness. Haunting imagery, folk rituals, and distorted flashbacks paint a picture of a man spiraling into madness. What makes Devotion so disturbing isn't gore or monsters, it's the slow, emotional devastation of watching a family disintegrate, knowing the ending is inevitable. It's intimate, personal horror, told with heartbreaking realism.